I hope you're having a great Friday. How are you finishing strong this Friday? How's it going? Hey, everyone. Oh, I'm on Instagram over here, and I'm on Facebook and YouTube over here. I love technology. It's very exciting. So, yeah, it's Friday. It's um, it's Friday the 8th. So, what are you doing on the second Friday of December? How are you setting yourself up for an awesome end of the week so you feel really good about ending the week? My coach calls it Friday finishers. Like, what could you do on this day that would make you feel better, that would make you feel good? I've committed to sending some work in to have it looked at by my coach, by my business coach, and I've been procrastinating on that, so I'm committed to doing that. Hey, Nardini, seriously? Oh my God, how are you? So that's a Friday finisher for me, sending in my work to my business coach. And it's not perfect, and I know I'm going to get some feedback, and that's what I need. So, you know, what's the word, like procrastinating on or hesitating doing because it's not perfect, or you're going to get some feedback, and you're going to have to tweak it, and or whatever it is. You're just trying not to think about it too much, but then we don't get to where we want to go with it, and you don't end up feeling strong about the end of the week. So that's why my coach calls it a Friday finisher. Jim, it's so good. And I also just wanted to remind you that because we're doing Be a Santa this time of year. I was shopping last night because I kind of go later at the end of the day, and hopefully there's been a lot of people that have come and gone, and it's really super busy, but it's a little better at the end of the day, like around 7 o'clock p.m. I'm still in the stores, and I'm buying pajamas and socks and flip flops, which of course is not the time of year for flip flops here, even in California. So, and I need to get flip flops because they use them in the showers, the kids. So I've been online trying to order them, blah blah blah. It's a thing. Anyway, because you've been so very generous, and we are going to do. My friend Jason Davis came up with this idea. We're going to do a B5 commentary and send it to all of you who have donated. So if you've already donated, thank you. You'll be getting your commentary. But for those of you who haven't done it yet, if you donate at beasanta.org, thanks, Victoria, then you'll get the commentary. And Jason is like the Babylon 5 expert. He's talked to over 200 members of the cast and crew from Babylon 5. He knows more about Babylon 5 than anybody except maybe, of course, Joe Straczynski. But I think that even Joe doesn't know all the stuff that Jason knows, because Jason's getting all the behind the scenes stuff. He's talking to the extras. He's talking to crew. He's talking to guest stars. So it's pretty amazing. He's going to sit with me, and we are going to do a commentary on a Babylon 5 episode. We haven't picked the episode yet, so it's just going to be an episode that we will announce when we get there. But yeah, so when you donate and support Be a Santa, we will send you this commentary. Now you may ask, what is Be a Santa? Be a Santa is a program I've been running for almost 30 years, since 1995, with the help of the community, the fan base, the community, and we've provided a holiday for these kids that have been really through it. They used to be in group homes, and now they're in foster families, but this is tough. We also have a homeless kids shelter for the teens that run away, and we try to help them to feel a little more safe again, and maybe they'll come back into being into a foster family. But it's a very amazing system that Penny Lane does for these children. You can't imagine it. So I am so proud to be a part of an organization that does what they do. It's beautiful, and we support them. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jim. So appreciate it. He's been doing it for a long time. My friends hear about him, like Jim. They've been hearing about it from me for 20 some odd years now. What? It's almost 30 years. We should do something special for our 30th year, huh? When we get there, a couple years from now. All right. So, yeah. Any questions about Be a Santa, about what we do, anything I could help you with? Yes, we're doing good. Thank you. We're doing really good. I'm always tired this time of year, but it's a good tired, right? It's kind of the end of the year and we're just like, right? So we focus a little more in my family on experiences and getting together, doing something as opposed to gifts, because except that for like my son who needs practical things, and we're really happy to provide that for him, I certainly don't need anything except for very expensive jewelry. So instead, we try to do things together. I think we're going to go to Universal Studios and see the Harry Potter part of the tour that's all decked out for Christmas. Here's something kind of strange for me, a huge Harry Potter fan. I've never been to the one here in Los Angeles. I've been to the original one in London. I've been to the actual studios where they shot Harry Potter. I've done amazing things around Harry Potter, but I've never gone to the Universal Studios tour Harry Potter. So we're going to do that probably on Monday. And I'm really excited because it's like the perfect thing to do to kind of get that festive feeling, especially in the way that I like, which is a little strange. We're very excited. So what are you doing to get into the holiday spirit? I'm also doing a lot of wrapping for Penny Lane. I mean, that's always the way I kind of enter the holidays, is do a lot of wrapping for Penny Lane. The shopping is exhausting. I'm getting better about shopping online in bulk. But there's still things that we need to get for the children that I can't get. I just can't find online. And then I also notice that when I go shopping for the kids, I find stuff that I wouldn't have found, that the prices might be really good or just something really special. So I do like to actually go shopping because that happens. It's very cool. Yes, give out good vibes. That's a good one. I love that, Victoria. Those in my community. In fact, we just did this on Monday. We have a Monday meditation together, and we did what's called a metta meditation. And metta is when you wish somebody else peace and joy and love and forget all the good things in life. So you could do that, Victoria. You just focus on your friends and family and send out metta, METTA, not to be mistaken for the social media. It's an ancient form of meditation where you wish well to others. And I think that's really powerful. Oh, good, Doug. That's great. This weekend? Is that what you're doing this weekend? Going to an open mic comedy. How fun is that? Aw, thank you, Brazil. Love you back. We also have, in case you are looking for an actual gift for your friends and family who are super nerds like me, that we have a store. The Babylon 5 cast has a store. It's called b5events.com/store. And we have all kinds of things in it. Right now we have what's called a holiday bundle. And the holiday bundle is 9 photos that are all autographed and at a very special price because it's a bundle. We also have individual autographs. We have posters. We have the ugly Lita doll. She's the ugliest action figure ever. Look at that. I'm not kidding. And she comes with a letter, like a letter of thanks for adopting the ugly Lita doll and giving her a home. So the ugly Lita doll, and I autograph it. I'll autograph it for you. Plus my book. Pleasure Thresholds, which is about my time on shooting Babylon 5 and all the other things I was doing in between. I even talk about Night of the Living Dead a little bit, but I talk about the other things I was working on at the same time. So this is available. And because I'm here in town right now, I'm getting a hip replacement. And while I'm here, I can take about $5 off almost everything. We've taken it off the price. I'll make up a phone number for you. So as I say, I've taken some money off because I'm not paying somebody to fulfill these orders. I'm doing it myself. So I can save you a little bit of money that way. But these things are the price and all of that. It goes straight to the actor involved. So you're really helping us, the Babylon 5 cast, coming out of a long strike season. And we appreciate it. All the money, like I said, goes straight to the actor, and it's not going into a middleman, as it were. All right, so that's my pitch for that. I appreciate you listening. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Doug. I appreciate it. Doug is saying my book is awesome. That's very kind. I appreciate it. It is a lot about just being an actor and what the deal is, kind of the behind the scenes. And I'm pretty honest about even how much I was paid. I might show you my contract. So it's really, I tried to make it something interesting and of value. So, all right. Those are my announcements. Anything else? Yes. Oh, she is ugly. Shakar's favorite book. Yes, indeed. Where's my picture of. So the book is full of my photographs. There's like over 350 photographs in this book, and they're all on my camera, so they're not something you would see somewhere else. Did I show you guys? Like there's just tons. What is this one? What am I here? Oh, that's Jason Carter and Andreas Katsoulis right there at Blackpool, England. We had a huge convention there. Yeah, so it's a really personal book. And I took a lot of pictures back in the day on a camera, a film camera, right? We didn't have cell phones, a film camera. So you won't see these photos anywhere else, but through me. So I appreciate it if you're interested. And I autographed the book. So, and right now, if you let me know you want it personalized, I can do that. I can't do it all the time. I can do it for right now and during the holiday because it gets too confusing and I screw it up and then it costs me money. Thank you, Victoria, for posting. Oh, and thank you so much for your comment about Night of the Living Dead. I was just, I have another idea. This is what I was thinking I'm going to do. So I do keynote speaking, and I've had people say, "Oh, I wish we could have you come and do your keynote and teach for our group, our fan group or our small business group, but we can't afford you." So I came up with this idea to help because I can't pay for my own travel. That doesn't make any sense. But if you are interested in having me come speak to your group, we could piggyback it onto a convention that's local to you. And then the convention pays for my travel and my appearance for the whatever convention weekend that is. And then I'll be there to be able to speak to your group. It would cut costs tremendously. And we could figure that out. So you just would, contact me via the social medias or Avery, who is my digital director and assistant. So we could work something like that out. What do you think about that? Are you part of a fan group? I've done this in London where I'm already in London for something and I've spoken at fan events, the local fan groups, and they work it out with me. It works out beautifully. So I'm really open to doing that. That's a creative loophole. Thanks, Danica. So many pictures I got of Reputation. You're right, Doug. I was a pain in the ass on the set. And it was actually on the Babylon 5 set. So it was actually the publisher for Joe's B5 books, for his script books, said, we need something fan friendly. It'd be great if there were some photos. And Joe said, oh, talk to Tallman. She was obnoxious on the set with her camera. that's how this came about, because then they contacted me and we worked out something. So, oh, yeah, I know. So, yeah, that exactly, Chris. If we could work out something like that. Those guys sound like they're challenging. Anyway, you and I will talk about that. Right. So let me know about your local conventions. If you're interested in me coming to a convention, for example, then what I would need to know is the name of the promoter and how to contact them. And I need you then and your friends to request me to the promoter, because then they know that you're going to be buying tickets for the convention, and they like knowing what actors you want to see, because then they know that you'll buy a ticket to the convention. Yeah, you can try that. Chile. I'm really interested in coming to Chile. I want to go to Patagonia. I want to see those animals. I think it sounds amazing. Oh, that's so good. That's really good. Hawaii. I know. We had a beautiful convention going in Hawaii, but then that all went south. Unfortunately, that's something that happens, isn't it? The convention promoters on the board, they kind of make some decisions that are very bizarre, and then the convention isn't as good. Yeah, that happened. That happened in Hawaii. But there's a big one still. Isn't it on Oahu? Isn't Victoria? Isn't the big one the Hawaii? I can't remember what it's called. Not Hawaii Con. What is it called? I think that's on Oahu. It's not on Maui. Yeah, someday I'll get to Chile. I want to go to Patagonia. Hi, Switzerland. Oh, what a beautiful country. Yeah. So I'm going to have this hip replaced, and then I'm going to get back on the road. So we're trying to figure out where we're going to go. I'm thinking about Croatia and Eastern Europe for a while. Something like that. Yeah. Right now, the dollar is not doing so good in the UK, so I don't think we'll be doing that. I don't know. Yeah, they are the hosts of conventions. Because of being on Babylon 5, I was very aware of some convention promoters that didn't like Babylon 5 or didn't know about Babylon 5, and it just wasn't their thing. So they weren't as interested in bringing over Babylon 5 guests, which was a shame, because the fans wanted to see us, but the promoter just didn't get it. And that happens. Yes, exactly. I wish I'd been able to go with Mira. We talked about it constantly. And February in 2020, Mira and I were in the UK, and she was going back to Croatia. She was going back to do her play. She was in a play. And my husband and I were going to go over in March and join her. But of course, the world shut down. So, but that would have been when I went. And it was just so frustrating, obviously, and then devastating. So, yes, my friend Chris is trying to get me to Germany next year. FedCon would be probably the one, unless you know of a smaller one or something. But for some reason, the FedCon promoter hasn't been interested in bringing us. I don't know why. Isn't that right, Chris? It was them at the FedCon. They were kind of not as interested. But maybe if you request us, that will help. Request me, Claudia, whoever else you might want to see. I think that most everybody else has been there. That might be part of the problem. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So ask them to bring me, and then we'll see what happens. That's how it needs to go. Okay. Okay. What about Dortmund, Chris? The Comic-Con in Dortmund. That's a suggestion that's come up here. I don't know, Doug, but Chris has been trying to get me there, so I don't know. Cool. I haven't been to a German convention since the 90s. So it's been a long time. And maybe I pissed somebody off. I don't remember. Possible. But, it's time to get over that. And let's move on. Whatever it is. I don't know. I really don't. Fingers crossed. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. So that's a way we could do this. If you have a convention near you, go as many cons. Oh, good. Oh, you did. Okay. Cool. Yes, we'll try to do more conventions in 2024. But if you would like me to speak to your group, by getting to a convention that then offsets the costs, right? So then I can be there and we can work out me coming in to speak to your group. And I talk about personal development topics, obviously, but also we can talk about Babylon 5 and I can lead a workshop. That's what I do. So I'll be really interested in doing that. Okay, thank you for asking. I appreciate that. All right, guys, thank you for your time. Beasanta.org. We're going to do this beautiful commentary. We're going to have a blast, and we'll send it to everybody who donates to Be a Santa for the Penny Lane Kids at beasanta.org. Go to the b5events.com/store for some really cool Babylon 5 actor ideas as gifts, photos, other things. My book. Thanks, Mark. and all the photos in it. Oh, that's me a long time ago on a pilot that didn't go, but I look badass. And you could buy the Ugly Lita doll. Maybe you could buy the Ugly Lita doll and fix her up so she's not so ugly. What about that? Hey, Victoria, let's make a little makeup kit to go along with the Ugly Lita doll. And you can put stickers on her. You can paint her face. Did you guys see the Barbie movie, which I loved? The Barbie movie is amazing. And there's what is it? That Barbie is like not Crazy Barbie. Crazy Barbie? Is it Crazy Barbie? And Kate McKinnon plays Crazy Barbie, and she's all like, because the little girls who take their Barbie dolls and paint them and they're magic markered and they've got their hairs all like crazy. And so she was that Barbie doll. It was amazing. So good. If you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. BookCon, Real Pop. Yeah, Read Pop. They're a big company, aren't they, in Chicago? Mm-hmm. And many, yeah. I think they're the big one in London as well. Really? I know, it would be cute, so. Yeah. Get it? Plastic surgery? Oh, Doug. Terrible. She needs more than a Brazilian, trust me. I just think it'd be kind of funny if she came with like a kit to make her less ugly. All right. That's all I got. You guys be great. Go out there, do good things. Finish strong on Friday. Have an amazing weekend. Do something great this weekend. Send out good vibes to people. It always comes back, right? just say, may you have peace. May you know love. May you be joyful. May you be well. May you know health. Those kinds of things, you send it out. Super good thing to do. All right, I'm going to end this and say happy Friday and have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Monday.